Alrighty, good evening. I am very late. Sorry, I had a little medical emergency. My dog I had to bring him to the hospital. He supposedly drunk out of, it's either a waterfall or a can of dog food I gave him out in South Dakota. It was a pretty scary situation. I had to rush home. He was thrown up and such. So, very late. He's sick. He's downstairs. They had to give him some IVs and stuff like that. He was not eating or drinking. So, thank God I kind of made the right call. I was debating if I should have him see a regular vet tomorrow or go to emergency. I sent him to emergency. They said that, why is he in here? He looked all right. And I said, I don't think so, because the fact that he's looking at me, he's shaking, he's not acting normal. And they went ahead and x-rayed him. They found that despite me force feeding him, there was nothing in his stomach, nothing in his intestine. He was bleeding blood out of his butt. Inflamed. He had some inflamed intestines, inflamed liver, but everything else was great. So they x-rayed him because they kept asking, did he eat? Did he eat? I don't know. He was in a cage. I did everything I was told, and obviously I'm glad I chose to x-ray him. Nothing in his stomach and that, so they put a bunch of fluids in him in IV. So I got special food in the bag. So today's lesson is, my advice to people is I would not let your dogs eat out of any or drink out of any lakes or waterfalls or anything. I looked at it, it looked safe and clear, but that is the suspicion. So I think he's going to be all right. He's in the cage right now, not feeling well. I mean, he's a lot better now since I took him to the hospital. So, other than that, it's hot out, doing good. Cut my trip short. South Dakota is still a beautiful state. So, let me show you the waterfall that he drunk out of here first. And then we'll do the unstoppable Morgan situation. So, let me do this. And I think this is the waterfall. Let me see. Yep, there it is. So let me get this down. I'll show you the waterfall that he was at. So I'll go ahead and do a transition here. Right there is the waterfall. Let's take a look at it here real quick. You see it's a nice waterfall. This is Sioux City, North Dakota. This is the water he drank in. I didn't see any algae or anything in it. They said if it was definitely algae, it would have been he would have been dead. So suspicion of parasite or something. I don't know. You can see there's a board right there. The water was totally clear, but you don't know what they put in the water these days. So that's it for that. If you want to see it here, we'll play it one more time. Let's see if we can get this back on. That and that. So let's go back up here. Let's play this thing one more time. See, it's beautiful water. He drank out of this right near the weeds there, something like that. So, very gorgeous, but I had to cut it short. I had problems. So, anyway, scary situation. He kept throwing up with the food. I don't know what to do type situation. So since that is out the way, I've been getting a lot of comments about, well, let's check out one more thing here we got here before we do Morgan. Got a nice big one here for you. I had to fight some bees and I got stung. This just happened. I've never seen such a big beehive here. So let's go ahead and check this out. And I want you guys to look at this for a minute. You ever seen that? That's called bald-faced hornet's nest. Man, those things attacked awfully bad. I got stung a couple of times. We had to get rid of it so my dogs don't get stung and my dad gets stung or anything like that. So that video is probably going to come out soon. Been really busy. So now we will go on to Unstoppable Morgan. Here is the proof. She is asking for money. People, I seen this in the comments. It's really none of my business. But anyway, yeah, it's none of my business. But, you know, like I said, I'm making these videos to show people you cannot know anyone over videos, text, phone calls. You don't know what goes on with that camera's off. I don't even know if Morgan or other people are faking, you know, just to build up views. I am not going to do that whatsoever. Anyway, here's the proof, because people are fighting in the comments. She did make a video. It was titled, what was the title? Here's my evidence. And then she was begging for money. She said that she's going to take the money and buy a brand new container and 1 foot of property. So, and we're going to go over that here in a minute. But here's the proof right here, if you guys care to look. Right there it is, Captain Save a Hole. And we'll go ahead and I'll show it to you. People are like, oh, she ain't doing it. Well, there's the proof right there. I believe this is now taken down because I reported it. That's not what the money's supposed to be used for. What, if you could tell by the date down here, let me see if I move this over. If you look at the date down here, it's March 7th. She keeps changing things. I believe this was first the original, you know, buy my Starlink type situation to Alaska. And like I said, just yesterday, a couple of days ago, she's e-begging for money. And here's the proof. She keeps updating it. They're giving her money for supposedly a Starlink. I did see that, and it looks like now it changed to, well, I went out and bought a hot tub. You know, that's not what the money's used for. And you see these people, you know, this is just outrageous. $1,000, $30. You know, one of the things I tell people, there's nothing wrong with giving someone, you know, like a tip, $3. I even do $5. But, you know, or someone needs help. But the problem is you guys are not helping this woman at all. What you're doing is you're hurting her because supposedly she's out buying drugs. Now, I did see on her Facebook something about cocaine a couple years back. And marijuana is a drug in her booze. So, and on top of that, she made a lot of money and it's all gone. She's just totally irresponsible person. And I would tell people, donate your money towards an animal shelter, cancer research, go out, feed the homeless. You know, the thing is, what people are not realizing is if she gets old, she's not going to have any money. She ain't going to have any retirement or nothing. You're going to need medical. And all she's doing is just roaming the roads and stuff like that. And there's the proof today. I believe they just took this down. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm going to read to you exactly what it says from the last thing. I'm going to read part of it. It says, it's time this Mamakita gets a home base. I need a hub, a place for me to park and work on my 2 Broncos, a place to call home and to be able to complete the innovative designs I started on the Broncos, a place to be able to get back to when I'm tired of traveling around. Now, as far as I know, GoFundMe is not the purpose of you going out buying a home. A place to continue to upload content on YouTube for your enjoyment. It's been quite a journey. So right there, she said on a live stream, which is now taken down, since e-begging for money. And even on here, she was saying something about buying an acre of property or a half acre or something and putting a couple trailers on it. And we're going to talk about some other stuff today, which I got labeled down here. So there's your proof right there. The second type of evidence I'm going to show you is here's the live stream that she took down. And I do have it. It's, like I said, it was titled, shut this off here. It was titled, here it is, my evidence is in, which is now privatized. I could still get into it if I want. So let me show you this here in a minute. Let me just upload. And the live stream was just ridiculous. E-begging for money. Let me show it to you. Let's see, camera cam. Live camera. Okay. There I be. And here is the video that she privatized. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know if you can see it too well. It says the evidence is in. This was taken down immediately. Well, she privatized it as far as I know because she was e-begging. That's not good. And she's taking the money, just wasting it. The hot tub, totally wasted. It's gone now and stuff like that. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and go over some comments that I got. Because as I say, you guys are not helping her at all. She's just going to keep blowing the money on useless stuff. As far as I know, that money was supposed to be used for a Starlink. I don't think she refunded anyone their money or anything like that. So, without further ado, we got some notes here. First thing is, Morgan is trashing people. Okay, in that video, people are complaining about she's going around trashing everybody. The fact of the matter is the woman's telling the truth. And she has the right to be upset. And the reason being is people are taking advantage of her. And I said this a long time ago, that they're taking advantage of her for money. And she's not a very bright person. You know, as I always said in my past videos 2 years ago, which was take it down, she seems like a really nice person. She'll go out her way to help people, even with money situations. But she's running into these deadbeats. They're just using her for money and or sex. And I see it really good. I ran into these patterns many times, dealt with many situations and men taking advantage of women. I was right there firsthand. Now, I never take advantage of women. I don't take advantage of anyone. That is a fact. So with her trashing people, that is not true. She's upset. People are taking advantage of her, but she's just picking the people that are bad for her. And, you know, like I said, that's irresponsible. As I said before, too. Now, the biggest one I keep getting for comments. This boyfriend, supposedly, she said in a live stream, was promising her to buy her a container or something for her property. Got some bad news for you there, women, and especially Morgan. If a man's promising you this stuff, it's not true. It's either because he wants sex and or he wants you to be with them. I see this time and time again. There was a woman, I told her not to be working for this guy doing marijuana. She did it anyway. Guess what happened? She had to, she got arrested, got a warrant for arrest. She turned herself in. $10,000 for an attorney. Her boyfriend claims, I'll pay for your attorney. I'll pay for him. He never paid her for her attorney. $10,000. Just a stupid little promise. You know, and the other thing I always tell you is if someone seems extremely nice, they're using you. That's a little bit out of the blue there. So, what do I think? That boyfriend ain't going to give her nothing. You know, that's a problem with women. They fall in these traps. A guy promises them stuff and they just, you know, fall in love with them and this and that. I'm going to tell you, when I promise a woman something, I just promise her I'll try to be the best husband as I could be. You know, I'll just do the best I can, which I do a pretty good job, but unfortunately, I was with an ex-wife that had problems. But, anyway, this donate to the whole thing should be taken down. She wants money really bad. You know, the problem with that is she should have just kept making YouTube videos. She thinks YouTube and I think it's OnlyFans she's got or another thing. Is that Patreon? She thinks it's an ATM. So when you want money, then you start making videos, and that's not how it works. This woman totally just screwed up her channel really bad. I was the one that got her back on twice after a little fight with her. You know, I think what she did was extremely stupid. She should have just stayed on course. Keep making her videos. Quit dealing with the deadbeats. You know, doing the drugs, getting in trouble, drinking. Now, what I mean by drugs is pot. I don't think she did heroin. I did not confirm if that was hers or not. I'm just going to say don't even worry about it. I still might pull up the police report. I don't know yet. So that ends that. I'm going to take your questions here in a minute. Then let you people know, as I said before, I don't do drama on here. I don't worry about what other people are doing. I don't care about their life. I'm only on here to help you guys. Don't give money to any YouTuber. It's just not her. Don't give it to anyone. They're just e-begging. They could get up, get a job, make more videos or something. You know, like I said before, if it's for their birthday, you know, maybe $10 is fine. If their dog is sick, you know, do a GoFundMe, but you want to make sure, you know, that they pay for their dog and stuff like that. You got to be really careful because these days there's a lot of liars and scammers on here. You know, a little tip, $3. I even go with 5, but don't give her any more than $5 because, like I said, you're just hurting her. She's just gonna keep driving around in the truck and don't want to do anything for herself, getting in trouble, messing with the men instead of you know, using her head a little bit. But again, this is not a hate video towards her, but this is towards anyone. But I think that's all I got to say right now. I had a lot of other comments. I think I might pull up the sheriff's report. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My brother, we got 35 people on here. Don't I look pretty handsome tonight? So let's go ahead and read this. Miles Davis flew out of her cab window again to the third time. Well, I didn't know that. Let me get on here. Damn, where's my magnifying glass? You know, I hate the... Hold on, I should use my iPad next time. Let me get this back on here. All aboard the Morgan Express. How soon will it fly off the rails again? My prediction is very soon. This woman is just... I know people just like her, and I don't bullshit with you guys. She's just going to keep doing it again and again and again, and you guys are just going to keep giving her money. And this is what she does. You know, she wants to roam free and ask for my... Like I said, there's, you know, if you're going to buy her stuff, buy her cans of dog food, send it to her mail, buy her maybe gift cards to restaurants. Don't give her any money, please. Or anyone else on YouTube. Like I said, a little tip, maybe birthday present. Maybe someone's dog's sick like mine. It's fine. Hopefully my dog would do all right. After sleeping with the entire football team and being married twice, save a whole foundation. Yeah, that is ridiculous. Save a whole. You know, she thinks this is a joke. She's just destroying her life, and men are just taking advantage of her, especially rich men. By the way, women, rich men don't make a marriage. I hate to tell you this. It's personality, and you gotta be what's that word? Not compatible, but like compatible is the word. I see a lot of women that divorced their husbands for a rich guy, and they found out it wasn't what it was. So, laughing my A off. I'm going off the rails off this Morgan train. Let the train wreck begin. Oh, I'm sure there's going to be more. So like I said, this ain't against her or for her. This is in general. This, like I said, don't give any money to anyone here on YouTube unless it's a tip or something. That's fine. But I saw someone on here give them $1,000. That could go towards charity, cancer research, go out and help the homeless. She took a pool with their GoFundMe and just totally destroyed it. And it was meant for an Alaskan Starlink thing, which I still wouldn't pay for that either. And, you know, people claim it's just simps doing it. I don't think it's just simps. I think it's some are good-hearted people. Others are just brainwashed by this woman. I think he's late because he took the dog to the vet. Yes, my dog is sick. Hello, Morgan is the success demon from the Bible. I don't know about that. I don't know what's in her heart. So, yes, she is. I think Morgan once worked at the Glory Hole on 115. Hope he is good. If you're talking about my dog, he's getting better. Maybe he ate one of Morgan's tacos, and maybe she was there and she dropped a couple of tacos. I don't know. Drinking the haterade, huh? Jason, Mom wants to know who Morgan is and if she's your girlfriend. Oh, nope, I can't have a woman like that. Seriously, she needs some help. You know, I think it's just the drinking. If she quits the drinking and drugs, I think she's a really great woman, but the drinking just gets her in trouble. So AAA, I would say go to. I don't think it's going to help her. She needs to do it herself. So good job on reporting this. The anonymous 1000 is from Johnny Simpling B. By the way, I think I got his real name. She's such a scammer. Yes, I would say that is scamming. You keep going on your GoFundMe, changing things. GoFundMe, in my opinion, and I think that's what it says in here, is for educational reasons, for help, like if your dog gets sick or you get sick, not to buy your trailer. You know, the way this woman acts, she ought to just live in a trailer park or something. I don't know. Dude, just stop. But she needs whiskey. Well, she drank all the whiskey she wants, but, like I said, take that stuff to a cornfield. Like I said, people and beer gets her in trouble. And like I said, you don't know what goes on off that camera. She was so lit on her last life. I don't know. I seen part of it, but she was e-begging, and that's wrong to go out by yourself a house and you got people starving. I mean, this woman supposedly made, I think it was 300,000 in 1 year. What happened to that money? you know? And people gave her money for a Starlink, and she bought a swimming pool on top of her truck. It says it right there. Oh, true. I know you wouldn't hurt a woman. Well, that just jumped off. Let me read this. Oh, let's see. I think Morgan wants. Man, I'm getting all these stuff. Okay, let me see. This thing jumped, so sorry about that. I think Morgan work at the glory. Okay, I think Morgan once worked at the glory hole. Okay, I read that. She's such a scammer. She needs whiskey. She was so lit. Someone retracted their statement. Usually when I get ready to read it, they're going to do it because they're going to get burned. I found your pot and I'm going to tell mom. I don't do pot. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke or drink. That Nikki DeVito girl is making jokes about on her video. Someone showed it to me. It's funny. Morgan was so high on her last live. I don't know. Like I said, I just watched a little part of it. I got the video right here. So she had the Stonies big time. I think she said she hasn't smoked pot in 2 months, and she's doing it again. See, she ain't gonna learn. So she's just taking your guys' money. In my opinion, she's probably taking you guys' money and using it for pot, because you don't know exactly what she's using it for. I think it was 25,000 she got from GoFundMe. A poo don't cost that much. The Lenny Vader hose monster. But again, like I said, I showed you the proof right there. People are like, "Oh no, you're lying in that." I don't think so. It's all right there, and you can see it. Go ahead, read the whole thing. It's right here. Let's enlarge this baby. There you go. There it is, right there. So, Captain Save a Hole. There it is. Now, I got a copy of this. I don't know if she took it down, or let me rephrase it. I filed a thing against it. I did it, and I ain't afraid of saying it. That's not what you use the money for. There's people starving. Again, most of this is none of my business. Okay, she only raised $7,000. A swimming pool does not cost $7,000. So you don't know what she's putting the money on. If it's her YouTube money and stuff, that's none of my business or anyone else's. But this GoFundMe stuff, people's been getting in trouble for it. By the way, I did have an alert on my phone about Morgan Mayer. I wonder if she's been arrested again. I don't know. I have not checked into it. So, anyway, you can see it all right there. Right there it is. People call me a liar. There it is. It says right there, I'm going to get me a home base. That's what she's planning using the money for. Says it all right in there. And then March 7th, 2023, my hot tub arrived today. The money you have donated continues to buy things for this truck and build it. Now, the first thing I seen was she was going to buy a Starlink for educational purposes up in Alaska. And the question is, does she refund those people back? You can't go out, as far as I know, you cannot go out and use the money for other stuff. So there you go, and that's why people are unsubscribing from her. So there's all your guys' proof. I'll show you part of the video here. Like I said, let me see, computer, see what I look like in there. There you go. Let me shut this off. Like I said, I'll prove it to you guys right now. Let me see. Let's play this up.
From the jail. You know, it's a trip. Like, I was just in that jail 2 weeks ago. And when
That's
I was,
the video right
pacing
there.
around solitary confinement for 12 hours.
Let's see if we can find out where she was talking about buying her stuff.
2,700
What the heck is
robocalls
this?
made every second in the U.S. You might have been on the receiving end of one today.
Just having a day, because it's been a lot. So,
This is
thank
a stream
you for
she
the
just
letters,
took
you
down.
guys. The reference letters, which I haven't been able to read yet. Scarlett, my mom's like that, and I guess she spread it down to me. So, but I don't mean to like disrespect any of you by being like, yeah, we're like cool now, and you're like, what the hell, Morgan? Like, that guy's a dick. No, it's just, you know, when you love somebody, you love somebody, and that just is what it is. Dr. Pepper from Del Taco, anyone? So, I'd rather just be cool. He's gonna Hoover me back in. No, I think I'm moving forward with my life, and yeah, thanks. Hit that like button if you guys don't mind. So, good we got these back. We can just close this chapter of that jail. Man. Oh, and this. You sent me this. This is so sweet. I smelt it. I was gonna wait till I started this video, but I had to smell it. Thank you. This was really, really sweet. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being friends, being cool, forgive, never forget. Yeah. But it was interesting to get like a timeline from him on things, because all of a sudden everything started flooding back to me. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember saying that. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah. I was like cracking up on the phone. I was like, we should have podcasted that, because it was actually pretty funny. Like our texts back and forth before me being arrested were pretty comical, in my opinion. But I was definitely egging him on a little bit. You know, it's an interesting thing. I said it in a previous video. I felt like John was a simulation. Like, I swear, like, that guy is like me, but in a man's body. And so there was definitely just like a fight of power. Like I knew that he wanted to have the upper hand of things, and then I was like, I'm gonna take that upper hand. Like, it just got out of control. So I haven't decided about my tell-all. I was gonna do one, but then I was like, dude, I need my evidence. Okay, we need the evidence for the tell-all. But at this point, I'm just kind of like, I don't know how much I want all of this story to be out on the internet. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So, yeah, I was going to do a tell-all of the whole story on Patreon, and I probably will. I just probably won't go into, like, full detail. I don't know. When am I coming to Philly? So thank you, JT. You sent me a bunch of links to houses. I've been looking at all these different properties, and so we're gonna leave here now. I'm officially like good in Reno. Now I can leave and go check out some land. So yeah, do it right. Do what feels right in your heart. Right now, I feel like I don't really want to rehash anything too much, but we'll see how that goes. I don't know. Yeah, tell it when you're ready. Yeah, I think, and then yeah. So I also bought a computer screen that came in the mail today, my PO box, because my computer broke. And then if you send it in an Apple, you have to like sign this thing saying that like, yeah, go ahead and clear my hard drive if you need to. And like, there's weird like disconnect happening when it comes to actually picturing, you know.
Your favorite primetime channel.
Okay, well, anyway, it's somewhere in there, but there's the proof right there on her thing, and you can see the video title was "The Evidence It's In." It's now privatized, or she probably erased it because I could get into it. Let's go ahead and read some more stuff. Girl's got to do what a girl got to do. Why do you care? I just explained that. I said because people are not helping her. You're giving her money. She's just going to keep buying drugs and booze. I'm sure of it. She had, what, $300,000 or something, she said? Where is it? She's just going to ruin her life. And it is my business because there's people giving her money. They can't even pay her bills. They're brainwashed. It's called scamming. And especially on her thing there, her, what do you call it? Her GoFundMe. The purpose of GoFundMe is people that need help, charity, education, not to buy your trailer in your own trailer park or whatever. So, and that's why I care. People are actually taking their money and giving it to her when they could be paying their bills or giving it to charity. There's other people that could use it. Lyric said, how many views did you use to get before writing on Morgan's tale? This ain't so much about Morgan. This is about legal situation where people are spreading lies. They don't know the law, like Dave Wilkes and her and stuff like that, and I proved it. I was the first one to tell people more likely her charge is going to be dropped, and I was right. And then I went on Dave Wilkes' thing and showed people that was not a contract. I'm just doing legal stuff. I'm very neutral, and I'm warning people, you got to watch yourself over the internet. That was by Lyric 777. Trainwreck. Morgan's father went to jail for scamming, and Morgan said that her sister is a pathological liar. Okay, didn't know that. Like I said, I don't pay attention to this woman too much. It's more for travel, but when you start scam people, that's not right. Like I said, back in 96, 98, when the internet first came out, you had a dating site. I don't believe in internet dating, but I tried it back then. I met some really great people. They were all honest in that. Now you got a bunch of scammers on a dating site. Like I said, YouTube is like a dating site now. YouTube used to have been really good. Now you got a bunch of liars and scammers on it. So, there you go. She has a newer life. She's moving them to Patreon after they air on YouTube. Now, you don't have a life on Patreon or YouTube. It's not a viable source of income. Okay, you cannot post all your life on YouTube or Patreon. She went to jail and didn't say anything about it till someone brought that out. That's my proof right there. You do not know what goes on behind the video. So, let's see, you got more. Some guys are angry. Wow, man, I got so much love on here today. I'm kicking ass. Okay, guys, she has a new life. Some guys are angry because they realize that they will never get with her. I will answer that. I dated a lot of women. I love getting rejected because I don't want to waste my time with them. I could go out with my dogs or do other stuff. I went out with a woman and I caught her cheating on me. And like my mom said, good thing you caught her cheating and you dumped her. It's rather better that I dumped her than she dumped me. Answer is no. I want her to dump me. Reason being is I don't want to waste my time with someone. I could have went out camping with my dogs or something. Instead, I was taking her out to eat, this, that. It's a waste of time. If you're not going to work out a relationship or get to know someone, then dump me. I don't want to waste my time. The answering Larry's 777 question, the guys get angry because they can't get sex. Okay, that's why they get angry. A lot of women tell me that, and I witnessed it. A man, after witnessing Dave Wilkes' videos and stuff, I didn't know they'd get that angry. Karen's lovely mess. Now the sky's the limit. She's looking for more land. With no limit on the dollar amount. Yes, she is a horrible spender. Let me get a drink of water. Sorry, guys. I had a long day because my dog was sick. Okay. The live actor, she was so high on weed. She traded one substance for alcohol. I hate how this is set up. Let me move up a little bit. Let me see. Some guy's so angry. Yeah, she was so high on weed. She traded one substance, alcohol, for another weed. Says train wreck. Lyric 7. I can't afford to do Patreon. You can't. It's only $1, I think. Jennifer R says she loves me, thumbs up, and I'm on fire. That's great. Trainwreck. Okay, that's none of my business. Trainwreck's talking to Lyric. Lyric deleted their message. Jennifer R. Show your face during it. You're not ugly. What is the problem? I'm sorry for you truly. God give him courage. I'm pretty. They made fun. Because I am ugly and I want people to focus on my content, not on my face. I mean, you get tired of looking at people's faces. Putting a face here on YouTube doesn't prove nothing. Doesn't mean you're a tough guy. Doesn't mean you're telling the truth or lying. People don't want to look at my face. I'm real ugly and fat and stuff. So this face here is much better than my original one. Jason's the best because that fits me. I'm a huge guy. I lift weights. Mom was right. No, the mother was right. I believe that she makes things up. The mother is trustworthy. I heard details saying she lies. Who's always, I don't know why. Lily's, I think. Says Jennifer. Jennifer. P.S. Sorry. It just blows me away. She's proven she would like and take anyway nice. Doesn't know herself. Needs to learn Manny to get counseling. I think she needs to stop the drinking and alcohol. Lyric says $10. Jennifer R. Now you gotta remember something. I used to work for Homeland Security and I dealt with this stuff, so I'm just keeping things as real as I could get it. Jennifer, even every teacher says here it's may have conjured attitude. You never know. I don't follow her. Neither do I. Like I said, I'm only on there to watch travel videos. And I love dogs. But I'm not on there for drama. I don't know who this person is or that person. I don't keep up with people's life. Puts dumb one down when it's convenient for her. Some of the videos I seen, she's not putting anyone down. She was telling the truth. They are taking advantage of her, and that's why she got pissed. Weed would chill you out. I don't do weed, and I don't need it. I'm chilled out. I'm actually very healthy. So, thank you for the offer. Lyric, partaking at this very moment. Lyric, Patreon is $10 now. Oh, she raised? Oh, you know something? I am wrong. Her Patreon is not $1. It's like $10, $20. That's how bad she needs money. I forgot about that. I said it was $1. My fault. It's like 10 or something like that. I wouldn't give her anything. She should just get a job and quit the drinking. Or do YouTube videos. So positive after all that. When it was so, anyhow, like bipolar. Taken care, brother. I just can't watch her. Well, it's free country. Watch what you want to watch. I won't waste my time with her. I think she's just going to keep doing what she's doing. She gets in fights with an ice cream woman. I saw part of it, but not all of it. Perhaps one was an acting job. See you later. Don't know what that means. Keep educating everyone so they don't get scammed by Morgan. Well, it's not Morgan. It's a lot of other people, too. I'm doing this. It's Carpetbagger, Morgan. A lot of people are doing it. It's just not her. I'm just using her for an example. And especially she got put in a slammer there for they're going to charge her for extortion. It's now dropped. Oops, that perhaps was all an acting job. See you later. Peekaboo. Message retracted. See, we got more. That's it so far. So, anyway, let's see what we got here. Let's look at this one more time. Like I said, if you guys want to listen to it yourself, it's right here. It's on private, so I don't know if she was on high on weed or not, but
Florida, and then from Florida to Memphis, and then Memphis back over to like.
I hate these commercials. Anyway, I forgot what minute.
And then South Dakota back down to Florida, and then Florida all the way across Wyoming, South Dakota again, all the way across down to Nevada to meet John. And now from John to back to California, back up to Reno, back to California.
You hear that? All she's doing is roaming around. That's it.
And now I'm like,
from men to men.
Not too like excited. I've already seen everything. Nothing is like, in the beginning it was like, wow. And now it's just like, yeah, I've seen that. So I'm a little bored. So I'm not like, yes, let's.
I forgot what minute marker was.
Maybe we should do that. Let's go to a lesbian club.
The buying the
looking very concerned. Like,
property.
Okay? And I've got so much direction. Look at it. It's right in front of me. Look at that. It's my direction. It's my path. The freeway. Well. Oh, buddy. Just a little bit more and that's it, okay? Because, you know, if you want a couple of these, you don't even like this stuff. I'm dropping it all over the place.
Like this thing getting
The
big.
nothingness is peace in disguise.
There
It
you
could
go.
be because I have been taught that I let myself have.
Well, I don't remember what minute mark it was, but there's your evidence right there. Well, I don't remember what minute mark it was, but there's your evidence right there. Okay, I got more questions on here I'm going to read. Oh, let me shut this off. Little echo there, sorry. Morgan has been a scammer her whole life. Don't know how to do anything else. Hose monster. Okay, I gotta get down. I'm gonna read it from Train Wreck. If you're writing something bad, I can't show it. I get in trouble. Trainwreck, scamming on GoFundMe should be illegal. It is illegal. People have been arrested for it. The famous case was New Jersey. A teacher got with a real homeless man and her husband, and they claim they gave the homeless man gave him $20 the last of the change, and something about it was a thing they decided to get on, and they're all three of them are in jail for scamming people. I guess they racked up so much money. The two people that did it took the money and spent it at casino. I didn't retract my message. Okay, I thought it said retract on it. Like a real, Jennifer says, I'm reading back down up. Like a real long ago. I don't know if you read that, or maybe 2 weeks ago. I wrote what was true. I want to lose men better looking than him in the face. So dull odd. Jennifer, oops, that perhaps all was an acting job. See you later. Nope, I don't act if you're talking about me. Keep educating everyone. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm not on here to act. I'm on here to educate. That's the thing. Her GFM is still up. Increased $30 more bucks. Is it still up? Probably is. I haven't checked into it. I thought it was down because I couldn't get into it unless if I hit the wrong situation. But anyway, let's go ahead and look into this. I want to show you guys something real quick. Okay, let's see. We'll talk about GoFundMe scams, since we brought that up, and it is illegal. GoFundMe scam. What was it? Teacher. Let us see. New sentence. Here we go. New York Post. This is it. This happened in New Jersey. This happened. Oh, this must be a sentence. I think this actually happened like 3 years ago. It's a GoFundMe scam. New Jersey woman sentenced 3 years for a $400,000 GoFundMe scam. A Jersey woman. Okay, yep, here it is. I'll read it to you guys. A Jersey woman sentenced to 3 years in state prison for $400,000 GoFundMe scam, in which she and her then boyfriend lied about helping a homeless veteran in Philadelphia. And this is a teacher. I think all 3 of them are in prison. Catherine McClure, 32, was not present at her sentencing, as she already serving for 1 year federal term in the case of a Connecticut. Ooh. She's got a Connecticut prison sentence too for something. I didn't know that. According to the Burlington County Prosecutor's Office, her state sentence will run concurrently, and the former New Jersey Department of Transportation worker will be permanently barred from working as a public employee in the state. I thought she was a teacher. Is she? It don't matter. Let me see. Look at this. There she is right there. I think that's her. Yep, that's her. McClure and then boyfriend Mark pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit wire fraud after they invented a heartwarming bogus story claiming that the homeless vet Johnny Babbitt Jr. just had spent his last $20 to help him fill their gas tank. While she was, the pair launched a GoFundMe campaign paying it forward, which donors believe was to get Babbitt off the streets and into the home. See, there's her fraud right there. There she is. I guess that's her. 3 years in prison. The story gained traction. McClure and Amico did interviews with local and national media. In less than a month, they had defrauded more than 14,000 donors out of almost $500,000. The funds were transferred from GoFundMe to the couple's personal accounts. Now, this is where greed takes in. The two blew most of the money over the next 3 months on personal expenses. I guess that's the picture of them right there. From the right to the left, the girl, her boyfriend, the homeless dude. The couple told Babbitt about the fake tale they spun in the money, which he had previously been unaware of in December 2017. DeMarco opened up a bank account for Babbitt, and the two deposited $25,000 to the account. Amico, 43, pleaded guilty. He was sentenced to 5 years in state prison, a term also running concurrently with an earlier federal term. He and McClure have both been ordered to fully reimburse GoFundMe. That's a lot of money. $400,000. Me, I'm just a poor old white boy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Probationary, federal, and state terms. So there you have it. Let's see if there's any more GoFundMe scams for the hell of it. I think there was another one. I think a woman claimed she had cancer, and a doctor caught it and said that's not cancer. Okay, this is more TikTok. look at this. What happened here was the doctor looked on how the thing was set up in her throat, and they said that's not how cancer works. I think this was the woman, Madison Russo, used social media to spread awareness about her cancer. And she raised, oh yeah, it is a GoFundMe, $40,000 on GoFundMe. That's a pretty good chunk of change. The entire operation was a scam, according to Iowa police, who charged the woman with theft. She's 19 years old, content creator, raised more than $37,000, 439 donors, by claiming she suffered from some type of cancer, leukemia stage 2. Or I don't know what that word is. Leukemia stage 2 pancreatic cancer, which is very serious, and a tumor the size of a football that was wrapped around her spine, according to a news release from the Elridge Police Department. Police said anonymously witness with medical experience pointed out medical dispensaries in Russo's social media presence to the investigation officer. A subpoena for medical records found she was never diagnosed with any type of cancer or tumor from any medical facilities within the Quad Cities or surrounding area, says the release. So there you go, another scammer said just getting a job, gotta lie about cancer, and cancer is something you don't want to play around with or even joke about. I know people that fake cancer, just, I don't know, maybe for feelings or something. It says she was a resident of Iowa and arrested. Theft, means of deception, on January 23rd. So there you go. There's two, and there was another one on here. Yeah, go TikTok, claims she had cancer, didn't have it. GoFundMe, $40,000. So, you know, that's what they're teaching these people. Let me see, I think another one was a school teacher. We'll just put that, see what pops up. Okay, it's New Jersey. New Jersey man gets 5 years. That's the cancer. Let me see. That's 400. There was another one. I think this is it. Nope. Collect that, New Jersey. There was another one. I think it was a school bus teacher. So, I'm gets 3 years and Good Samaritan GoFundMe scam. Yeah, the top title here is a New Jersey situation. The only thing with Morgan is she changed it. Like I said, I don't know. Woman arrested. Oh, here we go. Another one. Let's see if this was the one. I think it was a school bus driver. Something like that. I don't even remember. Okay, woman arrested. 7,000. Another one. Another young. Why is it all the women doing it? I don't understand. Another pretty one. Okay. North Carolina. A woman was arrested and charged for, authorities said, GoFundMe scam. When was the date of this? Just recently. This article. So I imagine this was just recently. Let me get some water. Hold on. On Thursday, Graham, police said they received tips on May 3rd. So it looks like it possibly is just recently. Brandy Michelle Baxter, she started a GoFundMe fundraiser, a way to raise money for her father's surgery. Police said an investigation found that Baxter collected more than $7,000 and kept the money to herself. Got another GoFundMe scam. You have to put exactly in GoFundMe what you're going to use the money for, and that's what the money has to be used for. Morgan did not go to Alaska. She did do a GoFundMe for a Starlink system, so when she goes to Alaska, she could do her YouTube videos. Well, she couldn't go to Alaska. So the question is, did she refund those people? So I don't think she did, but I don't know. I don't keep track of her. Bax, she's 43. She looks pretty good for 43. Not bad looking. Baxter, 43. She was charged Wednesday at Orange County. 3 counts of obtaining property by false pretenses. She is held at the detention center, $2,500 secure bond. Oh, a lot of these people are cracking down on these scams, and they're getting tired of it. GoFundMe issue a statement. I'm not going to read that, but there's your other proof right there. So that's 3 I showed you. I know there was 4. Oh, okay. We got down here the latest scams. So, GoFundMe, GoFraudMe. That's funny. How to report. Okay, Colorado woman accused of faking bone cancer, stealing from friends, and generally being an a-hole. Turns out the tale of a little boy fighting bullies was a lie. Unsure what happens to $45,000 GoFundMe. Nevada mom who killed off her kid for GoFundMe scam sentenced to prison. There's another one. We know about this one to the left. Nurse accused of murdering patients took to GoFundMe, said it's all a misunderstanding. Prosecutors, mom who stabbed 2 sons to death, hope for a lucrative payday fund. That's a shame. Marine scams fellow Marine into starting a GoFundMe for him. Fails to mention he's facing several drug felonies. I did notice that even at like at Waffle House and that they got these this guy's in the hospital, and then I used to donate, and I find out that they're all on drugs, and that didn't help any. That's why I don't like donating to people no more, because you just don't know them. But pathetic excuse for a man beats his puppy to death. You ain't got no business ever beating a dog to death. That is sick. Scams GoFundMe at $15,000. GoFundMe for Georgia. Widow removed after the woman's charged in husband's murder. Mother accused of dumping small Wisconsin town into funding fake cancer scheme. Billionaire put up GoFundMe. A billionaire put up a GoFundMe to saving a failing business is everything. Man, these people, man. I thought I was weird. Canadian woman does every un-Canadian thing. See, look at all this. New York woman accused of stealing GoFundMe cash. Was meant for an old man's scooter. Man, there's a lot more. So, let's see if it says it in here. That is shame. Child animal abuse. Pathetic excuse man beats up his puppy. They beat the shit out of him. Beats his puppy to death. Wow. That is just a shame. A man, in the loosest way possible, in New Jersey is accused of beating his puppy on several occasions, leading the pup's death. Lying about the circumstances. So this guy beat a dog to death to get GoFundMe. Poor thing. So there's all your GoFundMe scams. It's called GoFraudMe.com. Let's look at more. Wow, look at this. 28 pages. Man, I don't know what God teaches these people these days. GoFundMe pedal punching appearing as a fake. So you guys could see it all right there. A lot more than I figured. I have not been keeping up with the times here. Let's go ahead and read some stuff here. And we are back. So let me go ahead and read some of the stuff here. Okay, So where do we left off at? Scamming on GoFundMe should be illegal. It is definitely illegal. Very illegal. Something about a bomb. Heard GFM is still up. Okay, read that. Is someone owes a hospital bill and says she can only pay a small portion and then has a... Damn, man, I gotta get my magnifying glass. Wait right there. Okay, my eyes are burned out. Getting old too. If someone owes a hospital bill and says she can only pay a small portion and then has a GoFundMe with lots of money, can the hospital go after the money? Oh, I don't know about that. It depends. When I went to legal school and stuff, I would probably say yes, because I remember if an apartment, like for example, there was a case where a guy was renting an apartment and the landlord knew or had a feeling that the money was illegal money, drugs. As far as I know, I would probably say yes. And yes, I would probably definitely say yes. It depends where the money comes from too, so it's a little legal trick for you. But of course, they changed laws. I can't keep up with everything. Stop giving Morgan more scamming ideas. Yeah. I'm camping out at Walmart near Lake Michigan. Oh, that's great. Michigan's pretty nice, except for the potholes. So, I'm everywhere through the United States. So right now, I might be moving to South Dakota or Indiana. That's why I was down South Dakota. I was looking at a condominium down there, or maybe a little house. Give you guys a little clue there. I'm just taking my time. So, and then I was just out in Oregon. I think this Saturday I'm going to be posting the state of Washington tornadoes. There's some humongous tornadoes out there. Morgan needs to get a job and retire her. Yes, I 100% agree. She needs to get a job because she's going to need Social Security. She's going to need medical. She's blowing all her money. She ain't got nothing right now. She just totally destroyed her channel. I just don't know what's going on through that woman. Stop boring, because men with you give them money. It is fraud if she's telling the truth about wanting to buy land. Is it fraud? JM bought the Starlink. JB. Doesn't matter if some guy named JB bought the Starlink, then she is supposed to. You gotta read the GoFundMe website rules. As far as I know, she is supposed to give those people back their money. They might still be investigating this right now. I turned it in, so I don't think that's right. I know, because like I said, you see all the updates. It went from I'm going to get a Starlink to now I'm going to get a pool. If people gave her money for the Starlink, she should be using it for the Starlink or giving them back their refund. I would say she took the money and gave it to charity. That might be okay. But anyway. So, that's all the things I got to cover. And like I said, don't give her any money. $3 is fine. I would even do $5. But come on, man, $1,000. Someone gave her like $500. That could be used for charity, and it's just going to go to waste. Just watch. And by the way, she has not, like I said before, I got a thing on my phone here about her. I don't know if she's been arrested again or what. I'm not looking into it, so I don't know. Something just popped up on my phone about her, so I haven't looked it up. I don't think I'm going to, because it's just a waste. But like I said, I'm only doing this for education with you guys. And I'm using her as an example. Dave Wilkes, Blind Views, they don't know anything about law, news, anything like that. As that's why they took their video down. Okay, JM bought the Starlink. So, I think that's all I got for today. These were comments on my videos. I figured to go ahead and answer them. By the way, too, you gotta look, like I said, you gotta look up the rules of GoFundMe and state, maybe federal law. That might be considered federal because GoFundMe, well, that's state too. You gotta read the state laws and that based on GoFundMe. But as far as I know, yes, it depends where the money comes from. They can go after the GoFundMe. If I remember right. Like I said, law is very tricky. It changes. I can't keep up with everything. Got to look at the courts and stuff like that. So let me shut this off. It is a very hot day. I had a long day, terrible day with my little dog. So I really love him. So if anyone else got any more questions, I'll wait for a bit. See if you guys want to pop off or something. Pop out some questions here. Got 20 people on here. I'll go ahead. I'm going to take a break. I got to get some water. Like I said, I had a really long day. It's hot out. Go ahead. I'll wait about 10 minutes. See if there's questions that pop up. I'll answer them and I'll probably get off here. So, be back in a little bit. Alright, here's the little guy right here. There he is. Alright, here's the little guy right here. He's the one that went to the hospital. There he is. I think he's doing alright. He's pulling through. Here's the little guy right here. Yeah, you want to see him? That went to the hospital. There he is. I think he's doing alright. He's pulling through. Here, you want to see him? That went to the hospital. There he is. I think he's doing all right. He's pulling through. Sorry for the echo. He's doing all right. I gotta leave him in a cage for like no food or water until tomorrow morning. Tell him what you did. What did you do? You got in some trouble, didn't you? Huh? Right there. Anyway, my Chihuahua is 17 years old. She is sick a lot. Still has good days. Yeah, it sounds like your dog's getting old. Buster, I got on here. Did you just hiccup? Buster passed away. I think he was 14. He had brain cancer, just old age, everything wrong with him. That's hard when you put your dog down. Feel better, Boxer. You got some love. See, he's more good looking than me. He's pretty. I'm ugly. You don't feel well, do ya? You tired? Long day for both of us. Echoes. Yep, it is off. Your stream is terrible. Yeah, I fixed it. It was my phone. Okay, let me take another break. Let me put him downstairs. Go ahead, write your questions. Sorry for the echo. Like I said, I'm reading the stuff off my phone. So, write your questions, and I'll be right back. Alright, here's number 2. Googly Eye. What did you do to your brother? This is Bane. Cute dog, thank you. There he is, right there. 8 years old. You spin on my computer. This one is a wild one. I named him Bane. He's a rescue. You see his nose is big. His nose was born small and he couldn't breathe. He's breathing heavy. And they had drill holes in his nose. His breathing heavy, I called him Bane. Bane also means a nuisance. And it's, of course, Bane is Batman. Because he's got his mask on. I got mine on too. So that's why his name's Bane. 8 years old. Really good dog. Let me show you guys some of the prescriptions they gave my dog. So let me be right back here. Alright, we are back. A little loud. Medications. I think this helps form his poop to being strong. You see it's got the this I gotta feed him, let's say right there, some type of feeding tube, pills. I gotta force it down his throat. The instructions, it's about 4 pages. Here's his medicine. I think it's a half pill twice a day. So this little dog gave me a lot of work. They gave me this dog food to feed him. I wonder if it's grain free, low fat. It's by Royal Canine. I wonder if you could buy this at stores. I don't know. I got 3. I think that's it. So, yep, a lot of work. I think it's a total of 3 different medications I gotta give them. So, anyway, I gotta put a capsule in there. I gotta put this on the table here so I know exactly what to do. I can only feed him and water him at certain times. I can't do it tonight because he took some type of medication. Small amounts of water every few hours. Okay, withhold food all night. It's a lot. Detailed instructions, man. That's let's do this. They said everything was good except for his liver was a little over points and intestine inflamed, so he definitely ate something. And I don't know what this chart is, so I don't know. They explained it to me, but I didn't understand it. They did a lot of tests on here. If you see the red dot right there, I think that's his liver. It's a little too high. ALKP, a little high. I don't know nothing about these graphs and stuff like that. So, and the bill, a lot of money. Should I start a GoFundMe to help pay for Boxer? Anyway, I just thank God I brought him down. I was going to wait till the morning to bring him to the vet, but someone told me you better bring him now. They did x-rays on him and he did not eat, and I'm glad they did x-rays on him because I couldn't tell if he ate or not. So anyway, I really love that little dog. So anyway, I think I'm going to cut everything loose here so everyone could have a good night. If you have any questions, go ahead and type your comment down there. I might answer it or do another live stream later on. I'm going to go to bed here in a minute. I had a really rough day. It stresses you out a lot when your dog gets sick. One more thing I want to show people if you don't mind. Okay. This girl right here, let me show you. She's in Michigan too. Let me see for a minute. Okay. Let's see. I gotta do transition keys. Okay, here we go. Voila! I'm gonna show you guys some. And shit, her dog's got cancer. She's doing a GoFundMe. Her dog's got cancer pretty bad. So I hate these damn commercials. So what she's doing is she's talking about her dog. So what she's doing is she's talking about her dog that has cancer. So what she's doing is she's talking about her dog.
A vet appointment because he had lumps all over his neck. His lymph nodes were really swollen, and so I thought he was fighting some sort of infection. Turns out it was cancer, lymphoma. I got the call from the vet when I was at Gordon's, who was working on call. It was the last day. Paul was getting stuff done, and we were right about to leave, and I got the call. And the vet said it's in all of his lymph nodes. If you want to talk to an oncologist, you can, but with it being spread that far, that's usually not a good sign. And I was really uneducated and unaware that lymphoma acts very fast. So I spent the first 3 days probably of Blue's diagnosis absolutely inconsolable and thinking that he had like 2 weeks to live. because that's how fast lymphoma works. Oh my gosh, Maria, pull it together.
Okay, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. I wish everyone a good night. Like I said, long day. I'm tired. If you're just joining this live stream, listen to everything I got to say. Like I said, I know the stuff, what goes on. Any comments in that, write them. Maybe I'll do another live stream answering them. So, okay, everyone have a good night. Time for me to go to bed. I am tired.